Uh-oh. Shout out to everybody who's going to wear the same thing they wore last week during the Redskin game because they superstitious. Shout out to everybody that is superstitious. I'm superstitious.
You are?
Oh, I am.
So let me ask you this. Once again, you are listening to The Blend Show. This is GoGoRadio.com. Yeah, we blend everything. You know what I'm talking about? Everything. And let me ask you this, superstition. You got what is a real big superstition for you?
I have to be in a quiet place to watch the Redskin game. Like, it's difficult for me to be around a bunch of people. And the main thing is I cannot be around people who are not Redskin fans. Like, I will not go watch a Redskin. I will not, watch a Redskin game 98% of the time with people who are not Redskin fans.
Wow.
Straight up.
Okay.
I won't do it.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard myself, your man DJ D Money. That's my homie Bootsy Vegas. But welcome to the show. She is here and looking quite quite what, Bootsy?
If the Ustream was on.
She must have set this up. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the first lady of the blend is in the building, Miss Nika Ray.
Oh yeah.
What's up with you, baby? You all right?
I'm good.
Well, you're gonna have to just slide on here. Look, we talking superstition right now. What's one of your big ones?
Our big superstition. I don't even know the result of it, but when they say don't split the pole. What's supposed to happen if you do?
Bad luck.
Is it bad luck?
Yeah.
So
that's why your life been like this.
Really? Possibly. I'm a rebel. What can
no,
I say?
actually, you must have been stopped because your life been great since you've been on the show with me and hanging around me more. You know what I mean?
I can't.
D-Money, don't chuck over there.
I can't concur with that one. Not at all.
No, you'll be all right.
The whole step on the crack, break your mama back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you another superstition I had.
What's that?
And I know y'all may have the same superstition, or you did at one point. When I was growing up, I would never walk over grapes. You know what grapes are, right?
Yeah, I don't do that now.
Yeah.
But it's not. I don't know if that's a superstition.
The superstition is one day if you keep walking on it, it's gonna fall from under.
I'm one of them people that watch way too many scary movies. Watch Final Destination one too many times.
That'll do it.
So I think like if I hear a little rattle or anything, I'm like, I don't want to be in the room. Like I'm out of there. So I don't do stuff like that.
D-Money, you got some superstitions?
Is this a superstition? Like they say, when your hand itch, you gonna get some money.
Shit.
I'm due something.
But I do know.
I wish that was a real one.
I'm due something.
When my ear itch, people talking about you.
Oh yeah, your ear be itching all the time, huh?
All the damn time.
Ever since you put these go-go walls up, your ear been itching.
All the damn time. At the same damn time.
You're gonna need some ointment for your ear right now.
Okay.
As much as they're itching out these go-go walls.
Burning.
Man.
Wow. Hey, look here. Here's the Blend Show right here, GoGoRadio.com, man. I told you, man, we got a hell of a show for you tonight. We are going to have a good time. Want to take a little time, man. Shout out to my man, Stomp Dog. He is tuned in.
Stomp Dizzle.
And he going to say I'm showing off. He said, but I'm cranking, though. So that's all. Hey, the porn star.
Hey, Nika really wants to see your bag.
Ooh, baby.
She really wants to see
wow.
She wants to see what's in your bag tomorrow.
That's what's up, man. You catch my man Stomp Dog each and every Thursday right here, GoGoRadio.com, man, the Drummer's Breakfast. And I'm trying to tell you, they get it in.
It is the funniest show, hands down.
It is hilarious. And that's one that you really have to watch on the Ustream.
That's true.
You can listen to it, but like they say, man, it's a show over the air. But it's a show in the studio, you know what I'm talking about? So that's one you definitely want to get inside the studio with. Hey, shout out to XOXOXO LMNOP. She was jamming with us from the top of the hour. She said she loves that Earth, Wind, and Fire. So, hey, what's up with that, Boots? Hey,
ain't nothing wrong. You love them, too.
I ain't going to fake on it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's how we going to get it in. Once again, man, we are talking real go-go issues tonight inside the blend. We put the question out there last Monday, but we got kind of on a different track, but we coming back with it tonight. We want to know what club made the band and what band made that club. Now, you can't sit here and tell me all the years that you've been partying at the Go-Go, you know what I'm talking about, in the city, out the city, that certain bands didn't stamp a club, in your opinion, and certain clubs stamped the band. Now, it's different eras, you know what I'm talking about. Like, a lot of bands, Boosie, can say Tacoma Station put them out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Because at one time it was like if you make it at Tacoma Station,
you
was good to go. That was like the final point, you know what I'm saying, in your journey to get out there. So, I mean, a lot of bands can be saying Tacoma Station. Yeah, so that's what we're talking about tonight. Let's get right into it. Boosie, can you name some, where you want to start? The band that made the club or the clubs that made the band?
Okay, well, I can definitely name some clubs that made band.
Okay, let's go.
So, I think Tacoma Station made Vibe, and I know they made Listen. 1,000%. It's not even a debate. Without Tacoma Station,
Listen wouldn't have been out there.
Listen or Vibe wouldn't have been out there.
Okay.
One that's a fact. That's not even a debate.
All right, Nika.
I would have to say that. Does it matter which one I answer?
Nah, we talking on both of them.
You don't follow no rules anyway.
I don't. Anyway, I think the Classics made the what band?
Okay.
I would agree with that. I would kind of.
I mean, I know they started Safari Steakhouse and everything, but they didn't like start making some noise until they hit the Classics. That's what opened a whole bunch of opportunities. Before the Trade Winds and the Legend on Wednesdays, that was their spot every Saturday.
Yeah.
For a good year or two strong, if not longer.
I would say, and I do know this for a fact.
Let's go.
I'm having a brain fart. Sorry about that, boo. The club that is right across the street. It was the
Hot Shops.
The Hot Shops made TCB.
TCB.
Absolutely.
The Hot Shops made TCB.
I think so.
You know, when I was sitting here thinking, TCB made club, was it 24?
Yeah.
Up at Northeast?
Taj Mahal?
I'm talking about not as Taj Mahal. I'm saying as Club 20. Remember they had Club 24?
No,
they used to call it the Rapture up there.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about as the Taj Mahal era. I'm talking about as Club 24 era. I think TCB, because that was like the craziest night up there. That place used to be out of control up there.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I would have to say, I think that CFE made TCB.
We got a debate. Now, my point, before we go there, hold on, Hose, before we go there, do you think TCB put 24 on the map? Because I seen some other bands go through there, but TCB stamped that club.
I would say yes to that.
Okay, let's move it there. Now, we got a debate inside.
Yeah.
Boosie says the Hot Shops right here in Marlow Heights put TCB on the map. And Nika says the CFE put TCB on the map.
The reason why I don't agree is because they never would have even been made it. They would have never even been able to make it to the CFE without the Hot Shots.
And I believe that's not true because they do all ages there. So a lot of bands,
but the Hot Shots was
Bounce Beat went through CFE.
This was kind of like before they kind of stamped Bounce Beat.
Because if that's the case, then
I can tell you why.
I would say the Neon made TCB then.
I can tell you why.
Cusco's. We can go back.
I can tell you why though, and I can 1,000% tell you why. Because I don't know if you remember this, they were doing double shows at the Hot Shops when they were playing on Fridays. So what it was, it almost made it seem like the Backyard was opening up for them. Because I think Backyard was opening up was like going somewhere else.
That was Saturdays, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it was Saturdays because UCB was there
after they left.
No, we was there. No, was it after Backyard rolled out?
Let me say this.
I thought you. It was. It was.
The situation I'm talking about is they were doing like an earlier show, and then they were cleared out.
Okay.
And then another band, I think it might have been UCB or somebody else was coming in.
I think it was Backyard used to come in there.
But whatever it was, TCB was the last band that played before, and that's where they got their real momentum.
I think the only reason I would have to disagree, and that's just because personal choice. I never went to the Hot Shops to see TCB.
Which means you don't know.
It wasn't like it was a thing to do. Like, you know when the parties are and where they are, but it was never like, oh, I gotta go see TCB because this be popping on that day or whatever.
The Hot Shops was
when I went to the Hot Shops, I went to see UCB. I didn't go see TCB.
Bum ass man.
You's a fucking hater.
Wow.
My little brother's in the band. Let me stop.
Okay, I know this one right here. Go-Go Mike Jesus chimed in.
He would know.
He said
he would know.
He said Friday nights at the hot shops made Fatal Attraction.
I'll go with that. I would.
You'll roll with that?
I would roll with that too. I would roll with that.
But he also said in 2002, 2003, TCB was also at the Metro Club.
Yeah, but that was after the hot shops. The hot shops spurned all that.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you. Go ahead.
I would say I will have to agree with Tone Montana. He commented and said,
I'm about to. I seen that.
Okay, Rare Essence made Club U.
I agree with that.
I agree with
that. No, you are right. I agree with that.
I might have been a youngin', but I actually knew somebody, so I was
that was
one of my underage
that kept
parties
Club U going.
No, that kept IE going through all
okay,
the
so if that's the case, then Club U kept Rare Essence going. Now this is saying Rare Essence made Club U.
But see, the thing about Rare Essence, unlike any other band, is that the name in the shell means more than clubs. The brand name Rare Essence means something.
Okay.
Probably more, besides maybe Backyard, than any other band name. So just the fact that IE was, the name Rare Essence was in there, that meant something. And I'm going to tell you why I remember that. Because they were going through the transitions, but that was the only place that you could really see James Funk at. Funk was not playing with Rare Essence, only on Saturdays at Club U.
Okay.
And I do remember that.
Okay.
I do remember that.
Now, I'm going to throw this in there.
Throw it in there.
Did Rare Essence make the Black Hole?
I'm going to let you answer that. I would say yeah. I 1,000% say yeah.
I'm going to say yes.
1 billion. I would say
now, we're
yes.
going a little old school with some people, I'm sure. And the old heads can chime in on this, the historians or whatever they call themselves. I'm saying that Rare Essence stamped the Black Hole.
I agree with that. I would agree with that.
Even though Chuck Brown played down there, I'm going to say Rare Essence stamped the Black Hole, but Chuck Brown, where I'm going, Bootsy,
Kilimanjaro?
stamped Celebrity Hall.
Ooh.
Because you remember, it was a big issue.
Celebrity Hall used to be
called the Black Hole, y'all, and no one else ever said that. So when Chuck Brown was playing Uptown, everybody was saying, hey, we going down Celebrity Hall to party with Chuck. When Rare Essence was up there on Fridays,
it was the
same building, people were saying, hey, son, we going down the Avenue to party at the Black Hole. So I'll say Rare Essence stamped the Black Hole, whereas Chuck Brown, same building, different name, stamped Celebrity Hall.
Hey, that's a great
point.
And
for those that don't know,
that's a great point.
Celebrity Hall used to be called the Black Hole, y'all. And no one in Go-Go ever took that phrase in their groove. If they did,
yes, they did.
Backyard started saying it.
Rapper does it too.
Okay, so it was like years later.
Yeah.
Okay. When the next generation started marking the. Okay.
Shout out to Tony Reyes. He said BYB made the trade wins.
Disagree.
I think I disagree too.
Rare Essence made
I
the
would
trade.
say RE made the trade.
1,000%. This not even a fact.
RE.
Without RE, it wouldn't be no trade wins. And I'm a backyard to the core. Rare Essence made trade wins.
Wow.
1,000.
Shout out to Stomp Dog, and I want to see who's going. This was not my era. I was away at school at this time.
Oh my gosh,
I was there.
About Groovers?
He said Northeast Groovers made the Icebox.
Oh, he's 1,000.
Hell yeah.
1 billion% right.
I agree.
Oh, he's 1 billion% right.
I agree.
He's 1 billion% right on that.
All right.
And the Icebox made Stomp Dog. So
okay, Stomp.
How about that?
Okay, so the Northeast Groovers made the Icebox what it was.
I agree.
Okay.
Now, let me ask you this, because like I said, this is when I was in school and I was transitioning back. This is what Mr. Carter used to run, right?
Was what?
Was he run? It had something to do with the Icebox?
The ice. It was
Icy Ice. Okay.
Ice.
Okay.
They ended up playing there.
I just wanted to make sure.
Nothing to do with that.
Okay. All right.
Do that.
We got one more. We got two more. Let's chime in on this.
Okay.
Now you gotta think. Chuck was in the Ibex.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Rare Essence was at. But Backyard is known for that Ibex.
Let me say this: for their generation, they definitely did. Because it's almost unfair to say they are solely responsible. But I tell you what, for the rebirth that the Ibex had, they were definitely responsible for.
Okay.
It. And I know that because we opened up on Tuesdays, so I know that.
Now, I was gonna go here. They saying Chuck Brown made Crystal Skates back in the day.
I'll let you answer that.
I didn't really party at Crystal Skate, so I really can't tell you that.
One of the best live albums in go-go history came from Go-Go
Crystal
Swing.
Skates,
It's
right?
from Crystal Street.
Yeah, you know what? I can call my cousin Sean. You know when Chuck said Vinny and Sean known to party to dawn? That's my cousin Sean. I might call him and ask him.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Do he feel, because he partied with Chuck all the time. Now, you know, back in the day, it was and you know this, you had to be on a certain level
to play at certain clubs?
No, to party with certain bands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you wasn't doing that, a lot of times you wasn't really partying with Chuck Brown, because that was like the higher echelon of the city. You know what I'm saying?
Put your best clothes on.
Yeah. So, me personally, Uptown, you know, I ain't have a car back then, so I really wasn't coming from Uptown to Crystal Skate. So, all right.
I will say this too, though.
What's that?
I think Northeast brought back. Nah, I was going to say they brought back the Metro Club and Dino's, but then again I can't, because Red Asses never stopped playing there.
Okay.
So that's not fair.
This one going to get real touchy, Nika.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared.
Did the Metro Club make OP Tribe?
No, the Ibex did. The Ibex on Tuesdays did.
You all are known more from the Ibex era or from the Metro Club era?
Let me say this, though. The Metro Club era is not Scooby and them. That was when they
Go ahead. You talk. Go ahead.
I'm bringing it down. That, you know, we was in that transition. You know what I mean? It was a big transition because, number one, I had left first to go Earth, Wind & Fire, and I came back home for a little while. Scooby and them was already gone to listen, because Mike can know this. At first, OP Tribe and Listen was the same thing. We were playing the Magic Q on Fridays and Tacoma Station on Saturdays. On Fridays, we was OP Tribe. Saturdays, it was Listen. The transition come, Tim and Tom and Drew and Glenn, all them came.
Right.
So that was a different band, different era. It was like, really.
Hold on. I'm trying to go back. Hold on. Now, I know this your group, this your history, but I'm trying to get it right in my head. When OP Tribe and you all were at the Metro Club opening for Backyard, you weren't with Earth, Wind & Fire.
Yeah, I was. I had left for a little while. I actually got the phone call from Earth, Wind & Fire at Dino's, leaving outside of Dino's.
Okay.
They actually called me and said, we want you to come.
Okay. Because you know, Eric and them start bringing me to the Metro Club.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's why I'm asking. I was hip with it, but the only thing I knew was OP Tribe. I knew about y'all at the Ibex, but
the Ibex put us
as far as I was like, the Metro Club was y'all spot.
Let me tell you something. Without the Ibex, I don't know how I would have went.
Okay.
And I'm sure you know this. Sometimes you got to be at the happening spot, at the happening night, in the happening club.
Right.
You got to be, you know what I mean? And Tuesdays with Backyard was the happening night, and we were happening to be opening up for that. And that's what propelled everything.
Okay.
The whole Metro World stuff that we did, we recorded at the Ibex.
Okay.
That live album we did, we recorded at the Ibex. The
Ibex was it for y'all.
Ibex did everything.
Okay.
And then, you know, and then it was able to go on. Just like everybody, some people will argue the Coffee House for UCB.
I was getting ready to go there and say,
no.
Do you think?
No, it was the Palace. The Palace put
the Palace up on Kennedy Street.
The Palace was what really
put UCB in the streets.
It put them in
in the picture.
It put them in the loop.
Right.
It put them in the loop.
Right.
And I guess some people are going to say it might be the Coffee House.
And some people might say the hot shots.
Yeah. But you always.
But by that time, it was already new to the South Side.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the main thing is, what is the first club you played at that got popping? That's where you got to really put it at.
Then I'm gonna say
the Palace.
The Palace.
Yeah.
Up on KDY.
On KDY.
Yeah.
Like I remember coming there. I remember it's so crazy. I'm really gonna tell my age. Was when I used to have to take Irk up there as a kid because he wasn't driving.
Right.
I mean, I can't. And I remember one day we couldn't even get in the zone. We couldn't even get in the zone. Like you know. And they were still in high school.
Right.
I remember going with them to Carroll Homecoming when they were still in high school.
Uh-huh.
And it was like literally, this is no exaggeration, 2,000 kids were in the gym.
Oh yeah.
So
the Coolidge Sweatbox gym. Yeah. Crazy in there.
So I'm just saying, I always look at the first place. For Northeast, it was definitely the Icebox. For OP Tribe, it was definitely the Ibex. And TCB for me, it would be the Hot Shops because that was the first place they ever played at. That really was popping. No other, you know, everything else came after that.
Okay.
All right.
Nika.
They're kind of going back and forth right now.
Okay, I like this.
Robert McConnell said, wasn't the Met already popular with Essence long before NEG?
Yeah, you're right.
And then Ron Blackwell and Tone Montana said RE made the East Side. And I agree with that 100%.
Let me say this. 1,000,000,000% they made the East Side. Because ain't nobody even started playing the East Side. It was only Red Essence. I remember the crazy thing. I know you, D-Money, you remember this.
What's that?
They were playing on Wednesday, every Wednesday at the East Side. They're going to show you how to go exchange because you can have weekday nights that were popping.
Yeah.
And I remember every the day before Thanksgiving.
Oh.
If you didn't get to the East Side before literally.
That line was that.
Right. And Thanksgiving night, if you wasn't at the Metro Club with Backyard
and OP Tribe.
I
remember that,
it was just like crazy.
Let me tell you something. The East Side on Red Essence, when they had Get Your Freak On out, if you didn't get there by 9:30, 10, and they didn't stop playing.
Look, listen, that was back in the day when people actually got to the club on time.
Exactly. How about that?
And partied the whole night.
How about that?
And partied the whole night.
Y'all over here preaching.
And partied the whole night.
I'm just saying.
Reverend Nika and Reverend
at the same time.
Because back then they won't know free before this time. It was just one flat rate.
Right.
And you get in and you go.
But at the same time, not only the people, the bands perform the whole night.
And all time.
Like they crank from the top. The second song, because usually the first song was like get the mix together sometime. Yeah. But by the second song, they was in gear. So it wasn't we gonna wait till the floor get crowded to really get into it.
We actually forgot one. I just remember one.
Okay.
Junkyard made the Taj Mahal.
Oh, Tito said that.
1,000%.
Tito definitely said that. So shout out to Tito.
Without a question of a doubt. Without a question of a doubt, Junkyard made the Taj Mahal.
Okay.
Stamp.
Backyard getting a lot of credit.
Yeah,
now I know they going around. He's saying
Mike just said BYB made the Safari Steakhouse.
Then where they serve no steak.
Mike,
shout out to Billy the Kid.
Mike, I love you so much, Mike. Mike, I love you. Subtle Thoughts kind of made Safari Steakhouse. Believe
you think so?
Yeah,
okay, let's get it in now.
They did.
Let's get it in now.
And the reason I remember is because you know I remember because I was in Listen at the time.
I was about to say because that was before Blackwell left and went to
exactly
Wetbound.
Exactly. So I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Subtle Thoughts made Safari Steakhouse. 1,000. I'd never heard. I remember one time I went one time and couldn't find it where it was at.
Once Subtle started playing there, that's when they opened the doors for the
everybody else came in. Everybody else started coming in. So okay, one more and I'm done.
Let's get it in.
One more. This is a fact. The Listen Band, and I'm talking about the band that I was not in, so I had nothing to do with this. They made the 94th Aero Squadron.
Oh, of course.
And they made 2K9. I was in 2K9, but I was before.
They made 2K9. Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%.
They made that like the first, to me, they made that like the first sexy, this is where you need to be to get the top ladies in town.
Yeah. The Aero Squadron was first, though.
No, I said in town.
Oh, in town, yeah.
In town. Yeah. Like, we packed some in here, buddy.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah. And it was crazy because a lot of the seniors from HU would slide down because it was the perfect location.
We walked over.
Because, I'm saying, because it was like right across the street.
We walked right on over and right on back.
And y'all know who was like promoted. It was Howard People. That was Jamal's from Epic Concepts' first real.
Okay, like where they got this start on.
Like before it was 2K9, wasn't it like Keely's Cafe?
It was Keely's. Yeah. But Jamal and two other cats, that Pretty Lou, no homo.
Y'all making me feel old.
Yeah. And
we talking go-go tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Now, this is the Blend Show. We are talking right now. Our topic of the night, man. What club made the band and what band made the clubs? You all are on fire with it. You are on fire. Shout out to Heartbeat. He is the one that dropped the knowledge of Chuck Brown made Crystal Skates.
Heartbeat, what up, homie?
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Nika, I seen your eyes light up. You must got a good one.
Tito said the Revolution made Raw Image.
That's true. That is true.
I agree with that.
That's true.
But I also think Raw Image made the Mad Chef.
I don't know about
the Mad Chef.
No, I think Backyard kind of made the Mad Chef.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on now.
I don't know.
When you think Mad Chef, now we got to get into it.
That's the key though, right there.
When you think Mad Chef,
when you think of a club, who do you
think Backyard or do you think Raw Image? Now that nigga brought it up,
yeah,
when I think Mad Chef, I think Raw Image.
You're right. You know who was doing that? Mike Nice was doing that.
I think Raw Image. So that's
you're right.
Because you can't really. I mean,
right.
if this is the case,
You're right.
we'll be saying Backyard Chuck in essence. Now I'm gonna go real old school. Now I know a lot of people is probably not even gonna understand this because I'm going classic with this one.
Oh wow.
I'm scared. You gonna say cherries or something?
No bullshit.
Oh, cherries. I would think.
Chapter 3.
Oh, yeah. I was going in that little region.
Oh, okay.
EU, the Paragon. We gonna put it out there because
no, they didn't. No,
you don't think EU made the Paragon 2? Who you think had it? When I think Paragon 2, I think Experience EU, not Experience Unlimited. I think EU.
Okay, you know what?
When I think Atlas Theater, not the new joint that they just built, the original back in the day.
You think Class?
I think Trouble Funk.
You know, we might have to get Hotbeat on the phone to verify.
Because somebody is back in the day.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's listening.
Nico wasn't even born.
I got one more too.
Okay, let's go.
Chuck Brown made the Howard Theater.
I wasn't there, so you.
Okay.
My first time walking in there was when I called
Chuck Brown. As far as go-go, ladies and gentlemen, we know the Howard Theater was around for the Motown era. We're talking go-go.
Yeah, I would know that.
Damn.
I wasn't there. I wasn't born.
You know what?
So I don't know how you know that, Miss Pritzy.
Once again, we might need Heartbeat to chime in on this, or
you must got an older boyfriend,
or maybe some other old head legend that was partying back in the day.
You must get a sugar daddy.
Like I said, back in the day, to party with Chuck, you had to be on a certain money level or gangster type level or swag level, whatever the word was back in the day. But when I think Howard Theater and go-go, I think Rare Essence on a Friday night, and we ain't get out of there to 7 a.m. Yeah, 7 a.m. The sun was up, and then you made your way up to 70 to New Hampshire Avenue, got on the K6, and went to the Pancake House.
I remember that. Let me ask you this question.
Okay.
When you think of the Washington Coliseum, who do you think of?
Wow. You know what? I might just think go-go.
Earth, Wind & Fire played at the Washington Coliseum. They actually told me about it. Yeah. They actually told me about one of their shows they played there.
I'm just thinking because all the bands went through there, and it used to be
boxing matches. I heard
it used to be like we see the posters. We need Nico. I know. By the way, shout out to the CEO Nico. He is in the hospital, so we're gonna show him some love. We're gonna show him some love. He is in the hospital. Real talk. He hit me up today, so. Damn, I don't wish bad health on anybody. So, but when you get out, we need them go-go posters in the new studio, man, and put the vibe in here. But back in the day, like the Coliseum, you had like all those bands. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, we mentioned Cherries. Yeah. And Cherries, that's Atlantic Street.
Yeah.
I might say Lil Benny and the Masters put a stamp on Cherries. When I think Cherries, I think Little Benny and the Masters.
Well, that was before me and Nigga was born.
Yeah. And the reason I say it, shout out to my cousin Terry.
Unless you got a sugar daddy.
You know what I'm saying?
Mind your business.
Wow. Schooling you on this.
I'm a walking check, boo-boo.
Okay.
Sign it.
Cut it.
Sign, seal, deliver.
Wow. Hey, this one can go. Nigga, you got a few more, and then we're going to get back into some music.
They're actually going back and forth on Facebook right now. And Tony Montana said...
Tony Montana.
Junkyard made Safari Club on 6th and K Street.
That's
Northwest.
true. 1,000%.
Robert McConnell said Safari Steakhouse. And then he came back and said BYB at the Xbox versus JYB at the Xbox.
Icebox or Xbox?
The Ibex, I'm sorry.
Ibex.
Ibex.
It was the thing about that was they never played together. Junkyard was playing on Sundays, Backyard was playing on Tuesdays.
Yeah, but Rob, now you know who this is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but look, when you think
I know
Ibex, do you really think Junkyard or do you think Backyard?
Yeah, of our generation.
It's not like who rocked it.
Let me say this though.
Okay, let's go.
This. They both were killing it. So it all depends on what band you like and what era you from.
Okay.
Junkyard.
So that might be one of them Southside Uptown type.
Oh, it's definitely what it is.
Okay.
Southside, PG County, Kentland, something like that. Because be clear, Junkyard used to murder it.
We go, hey, Stop Dog, if you got some time right now, we need to get you on the phone. We gonna get you some music. You know why I said that?
Why?
Because Wise, fam, from Backyard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, what up,
He
man?
says Backyard made the Icebox.
No.
So I already know.
He's biased.
You put it out there for the world,
I love
man.
you, fam.
Before we go to break.
One more. Let's get
No.
Let's get tested.
little side note. Shout out to Tynesha Douglas from Ballou Senior High School.
Okay.
Shout out to Ballou.
She's in the DC Capital Stars talent competition, and she need people to vote for her.
All right.
So that she could win. So shout out to Ballou. That's still our family. And she said the website is www.dccap.org. And she said she needs as many votes as possible. And tell everybody it's so she can get a scholarship money for college.
Okay, well, we need to post this up on our
All right,
page
we're going
right
to get
now.
it out there.
Let's post this up right now.
She posted it on the Blends page. We're going to post it on our Twitter and everything. So
Instagram and
y'all
all.
go ahead and we're going to get the link up so y'all can go ahead and vote for her.
Let's do it.
And she can get that scholarship money.
Yeah.
That's right. Hey, look, we're going to put this one out there to think about, and we're going to get into some music.
All right.
We're going to go to triples. Rare Essence or Junkyard. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Hey, it's the Blend Show right here, man. We got a good one. We are talking go-go tonight inside the Blend.
Wow.
Hey, did the band make the club or did the club make the band? We rocking a lot of old school places right now. So what we're going to do is get into some more music. But look, when we come back, we are going to discuss triples. Did Rare Essence make it? Or did Junkyard make it?
You might have to get White Boy on the phone.
All right?
How about that?
It's the Blend Show. We going in tonight. I told you we's talking go-go right here on GoGoRadio.com.